James Bradford. Jimmy Nail is an English singer-songwriter, actor, musician, film producer, film score composer and television writer. He has starred in numerous roles on television since 1983. He is most famous for his role as Leonard Osborne in the hit television show Auf Wiedersehen, Pet, his title role in Spender, and his 1992 #1 single Ain't No Doubt. Biography. Personal life. Nail was born James Bradford in Benton, Newcastle upon Tyne, Northumberland, the son of Laura and James Bradford. He had two sisters, Sheila and Val McLean, who starred with him in the second series of Auf Wiedersehen Pet, playing Dennis Patterson's sister Norma. He is 6 feet 3 inches tall and a Newcastle United supporter. Career. Nail rose to fame playing Leonard Jeffrey Osborne in Auf Wiedersehen, Pet in 1983, despite having no acting experience whatsoever. Nail has also starred in a number of films and had a long musical career, having been a singer before he was picked out at an audition to play Oz. In 1985, he made a cameo appearance in the mini-series Master of the Game, based on Sidney Sheldon's novel, as the scheming errand boy Schmidt. In 1989, he appeared as head gamekeeper Rabbits in the film adaptation of the Roald Dahl book Danny, the Champion of the World. After the first 2 series of Auf Wiedersehen, Pet, Nail found himself typecast before creating the detective series Spender, which he co-wrote with Ian La Frenace. The show ran for 3 series from 1991 to 1993 and also produced a Teal film and a novel. This was followed in 1994 by Crocodile Shoes, which he also created and starred as musician Jed Shepherd. After working with Madonna and Antonio Banderas in Alan Parker's Evita, he co-starred in Clement and La Frenace's film Still Crazy. A song from the movie, The Flame Still Burns, sung by Nail, was nominated for a Golden Globe. In 2000 he began work on reviving the Auf Wiedersehen, Pet series, this time for the BBC. It was filmed in 2001 and aired in 2002, garnering audience figures of over 12 million. Another series saw the Brickies hold up in Cuba, and the final 2-hour installment, set in Laos, aired over Christmas 2004, attracting over 7 million viewers. He has released a number of albums of his own compositions, the first being Take It or Leave It in 1986, 1992's Growing Up in Public, which contained the song Laura that he wrote for his mother, and the last being Tadpoles in a Jar in 1999. His Big River album of 1995 sold over 1 million copies. Mark Knopfler plays guitar on title tracks, a compliment that was repaid with an important plot reference to Oz's being a fan of Dire Straits in the 3rd series of Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. In 2001 Nail released an album of cover songs, 10 Great Songs and an OK Voice. The album contained different versions of songs such as Walking on the Moon, Something, and Overjoyed. His work has resulted in 5 BAFTA nominations, a Golden Globe nomination, an Ivor Novello nomination and numerous other awards and nominations. Nail successfully sued NCJ, who published the Northeast England newspapers The Journal, Evening Chronicle, and Sunday Sun for following a series of allegations relating to Nail's on-set behavior during production on the 3rd series of Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. In 2004, Nail successfully sued the News of the World for defamation and subsequently received damages of £30,000. In 2005, his autobiography, A Northern Soul, was published in the UK by Penguin Books. In 2008 Nail created and starred as Phil Parker in Parents of the Band, a 6x 30-minute series on BBC One, broadcast between November 2008 and January 2009. The series revolves around a group of teenagers who form a band just for their own enjoyment, and their parents, who fully expect them to be nothing less than the next Led Zeppelin. Ratings were disappointing, around the 3 million mark, and there are presently no plans for a second series. Nail was reported to be working on Sting's musical as of February 2012, The Last Ship, which is based on the closure of a shipyard in Nail's hometown. On 6 and 7 February 2012 the musical was showcased in raw form. According to an article in The Telegraph, Nail had ostensibly retired prior to working on the musical. Nail was actively involved in the Sammy Johnson Memorial Fund, established to help young talent in Northeast England. To aid this, he participated in the Sunday for Sammy benefit concerts, until workload forced him to resign from the board. Nail appeared on the NBC Today show from New York on September 24, 2013 with Sting singing The Last Ship, and also broadcast on BBC4 on April 27, 2014. From June 10 to July 13, 2014, Nail played the role of Jackie White in the Chicago tryout of The Last Ship at the Bank of America Theater. The musical made the transition to Broadway in the fall, with previews beginning September 30 and an official opening night on October 26 at the Neil Simon Theatre. Nail was replaced by Sting as Jackie White starting December 9, 2014 to raise falling ticket sales. Filmography. Television shows in which he has appeared include, Off Widdowsian, Pet a Euro. As Leonard Jeffrey Oz Osborne, Spy Ship a Euro. As Metcalf, Minder a Euro. As Nathan Love Eridge in the episode The Car Lot Baggers, Blot on the Landscape. As Edwards, Master of the Game. As Schmidt, Raoul Wallenberg. As Vilmos Lahnfelder, Nicking Kids. As Criminal One, Lenny Henry. Tonight as guest star, Shoot for the Sun as Geordie, Spender. As Freddie Spender, Crocodile Shoes. As Jed Shepard, Parents of the Band. As Phil Parker. Films in which he has appeared include, Get Carter. Morons from Outer Space. As Desmond, Howling 2, Sturbar, Werewolf Bitch. As Punk, Dream Demon. As Paul, Just Ask for Diamond. As Boyle, Crusoe. As Tarek, Danny, the Champion of the World. As Rabbits, Evita. As Augusta N. Magaldi, Still Crazy. As Lay Wicks, The Tenth Kingdom. As Clayface the Goblin. Own projects, Spender. Actor, writer, producer, creator. Crocodile Shoes. Actor, writer, executive producer, creator. Crocodile Shoes 2. Actor, writer, executive producer, title music composer, creator, Parents of the Band. Actor, creator, executive producer, title music composer. Discography. References and sources. References. Sources: Larkin, Colin. The Encyclopedia of Popular Music, 3rd edition, Macmillan, 1998. External links: Jimmy Nail at AllMusic, Jimmy Nail at the Internet Movie Database.